yet! Never felt better.
Hi guys, welcome back to Technical Gaming. My name is Eric, and in today's video I'm gonna showcase to you my last build for the Cube of Rapacity season, and this probably might be my season starter league character or hero, but it really depends. I'm still in a dilemma whether I use the new hero trait of Gemma or this, because yeah, I can't deny this is really the most or the fastest build that I made for this season. So as you can see on the showcase, it's really insanely fast. You can kill a T7 boss with ease with this. There's a little bit problem of the resistances, but then again, nonetheless, this is really packed a lot of damage to your enemy. So let's just go ahead and start with the gear first for the Berserking Rehan silhouette. So basically you can choose non-legendary helmet on this. I just put this opening heart because it has fervor effect for us to crit more for this build. But if you don't, that's perfectly fine. You can just simply rely on, you know, some affixes that has crit chance. Okay, and then for my chest armor, basically this is for Skydebauer agile armor for the area damage. As you can see in skill radius, it's really awesome. It also has resistances, so it's just really nice to cap our resistances. Ripple amulet because it has one fire skill level, but then I just got lucky because I was able to corrode it for less than sealed mana for weapon amplification for our auras. But if we don't have that, that's perfectly fine. Baragon's shroud, of course, for tenacity blessing there, and also some crit rating. For pale mist, this is very cheap. It has 13% resistances, is really good, and has also skill radius, and also the increase and decrease on skill radius is also applied to area damage, which is Berserking Blade. For the resolutions steps, I mainly choose this because it has 20% movement speed and gear armor, and also resistances, and also it will give you one stack of tenacity blessing. Right, so that's cool. For the rings, basically I just add some fire damage to the attacks and spells, melee damage, fire damage, and the rest is, you know, just resistances. I'm not lucky on this because it has a command there, but I really don't need it. Just basically have this for just resistances and added fire damage to attacks and spells. Circular killing, this is really good because it has high DPS, and at the same time it has multi-strikes and fervor affixes on it, which is really needed for this build. So that's our gear. Let's go ahead and move over to the skills.
Warrior in Valgong.
So for the skills, of course, we have Berserking Blade, multi-strike chance, raging slash, do it, crit damage increase, an elemental fusion, life source, of course, mobility, leap attack for harden, quick mobility, and periodic burst. Bull's Rage, this will likely increase our skill area and also damage. And then for fearless war cry for steep strikes, chance and damage. You can choose Euphoria instead of cast on critical chance, but um, I would like to have the cast on crit so that I can do fixate, burst of anger, all of these in all the enemies as much as possible, because we create a lot. Instead of Euphoria, that you have to have at least an elite in order for activate those skills. So just use cast on crit, but if you don't, then you can use Euphoria. For the auras, we have weapon amplification. I just have this precise charge flames from the Netherrealm. I just picked this up. If you don't have precise charge flame, that's perfectly fine as well. Um, of course, acute imbue, stand as one, and selfishness for the seal mana. Precise curse on hit, you can just simply use curse on hit, not the precise one. I also got this from the Netherrealm, so this I just put it there. Okay, so we have our curse, Scorch, and abysmal hatred to
When can I get
strengthen
an
our
epic
curse.
fight,
So we're
Valka?
done with the gears and
I really
skills. Let's
can't
go
wait
over
any
with the
longer.
talent. So our first talent would be God of Might, and then we choose Tenacity, and also we choose Great Strength. You can also choose Fueling, but Fueling it's under my Divinity slate, so I choose Great Strength instead. Okay, for the God of Might, I just scroll to the left. There you go. And then for the Warlord, we choose Rock for Tenacity Blessing. And we also choose Focus Strike to applied skill for the damage for the area. And damage to the center is really awesome. So I just span it here. There. And for our last talent node, we choose Sacrifice for the again Tenacity, and then no loose end for us to have 300 attack critical strike when full life, and we are in a low life, we have 35% additional attack damage. But it's up to you. You can use life path
Not
or
bad.
survival will. I
It's
just
quite
fun
befitting of the
using this
ancient
no
way
loose
of
ends.
Valgong.
Okay, so let's just pan it here. There you go. Alright, let's just jump over to the Divinity slates. So as I mentioned, Fueling, I got it for the Pedigree of Gods, Fueling, because it will damage our fire damage in ignores resistances. So there. So I just put in Corner of Divinity, of course, for the steep strike chance. Frostbite is not necessary. For this one, sealed mana, skill radius, 12% movement, while blur is really not needed here. This is actually what you need in order for you to fill in those auras. It's quite expensive though, but hopefully it will go down in the next season, because it provides 40% sealed mana for the triggered skill, and additional damage for nearby enemies after Spirit Magus minions are revived. Okay, but if you don't have this, just fill in whatever auras that you can fill in. If not, weapon amplification is really enough. For the other Divinity slate, we have critical strike rating, attack damage, um, as well as 10% max life and 12% cooldown recovery for the triggered skill. All right, and then for the
When
hero
can I get
trait,
an epic fight, Valka?
so
I
pretty
really
much
can't
this is
wait
the one
any
that I'm
longer.
using. Just kind of screenshot this because it's hitting spirit damage for every 30 points, and enemy killed spirit will explode. This is really insane, because once the seething spirit destroys just even one enemy, then the nearby enemy will just simply will damage because of the explosion. This is really helpful to clear the maps. Um, this one is really necessary on this build, because it will always exist and attack automatically while Berserk is active. That's why, as you can see on the showcase, whenever I use leap attack, the Seething Spirit is always present that deals damage, at the same time. And also 97% damage dealt by Seething Spirit if you are disarmed while Berserk is active, which is really cool. This one, I just put it here because, of course, the added tenacity blessing that it provides. And the last one is for the max range 27 and weapon damage, and these are the hero traits that I have selected. This is done by doing testing, and this hero traits and with this hero memories and relics combination is the one that I found better. Now for the pack spirit, I mainly choose this one for, of course, resistances. It really provides good resistance. This one is for attack damage, critical strike, and attack speed. And the other one is also the same, but it has multi-strike chance. There you go. So yep, that's pretty much it. This would be either my, as I've said, probably my season starter league character, or might be using just the build and maybe playing a different character. Maybe, hopefully, we will find that out when the new season would release. So thank you so much for watching, guys. See you on our next video.